Hi everyone, let's talk about choices. Every day we take many different choices, from small ones to big ones. And these choices have a variety of ecological and environmental impact. Let's start by talking about our daily lives. You wake up in the morning, you flip on the light switch, and what kind of energy does those light switches are powered by? Fossil fuels. Just by flicking a switch on the light, you're contributing to greenhouse gases onto the atmosphere, and the ozone layer is depleting because of you. Let's move on to the next scenario. You go to the washroom to brush your teeth, and you leave the water running, and there you are wasting water, contributing to water pollution, contributing to water wastage, contributing to not living a sustainable life in general. What about your morning commute to school or work? You take a car, and your car uses fossil fuels. It emits CO2 emissions onto the atmosphere, and it is contributing to greenhouse gas effect. There are a lot of different choices we make, as I said earlier, from commuting to waking up in the morning to eating. Let's talk about eating now. When we eat, the food you buy, the packaging it comes in, the way you dispose of certain food products, the way you dispose of packaging, the way you go about your day buying plastic water cups, you throw those bottles onto the road, or you don't recycle it properly. Every one of your actions, every one of our choices, every little choice we make have a variety of different effects it has on our environment. There are many ways we can fix those issues. There are many ways we can help our environment, but we choose not to do so. The way we could help our environment is by literally doing small things that are gonna help our environment in very big ways. Let's go back in time and let's talk about the scenarios I was talking, but let's think of it in a sustainable way. You wake up in the morning, you turn on the switch, but you take your time out to contact your power supplier to supply you power from 100% renewable sources. In New York City, there are hundreds of different power suppliers who can supply your home with the same cost, but the power that derives from is not from fossil fuels, is not from burning non-renewable resources, not by emitting greenhouse gases onto the environment. It's coming from solar power plants, wind power plants, hydropower, many different kinds of power, except all those are renewable and are not harmful for our environment. You go brush your teeth in the bathroom, but you don't leave the water running. You don't leave the water running for an extra 4 minutes. You don't waste hundreds of gallons of water a year. You don't live your life in an unsustainable way. Instead, what you do, you live your life in a sustainable way. You help our environment. When you go to school, when you go to classes, when you go to your work, you don't take your car. Hell, you don't even buy a car. If you live in a city like New York City where public transport is available, you don't use a car. Instead, you bike to work, or you walk if it's nearby, or if you use public transport, that is even better. Because even though public transport uses fossil fuels sometimes, but if many people are using it, overall the impact on climate change or the negative impacts to our environment is far less than traveling personally in your private car. When I'm talking about food choices, one thing we can do is buy less plastic packaging, stop buying fast fashion, stop wasting our money on products that have excessive packaging and that contribute to depletion of the environment. If we take just small steps towards fixing our environment, if we take just small little steps when we make choices, our life won't just be better right now. Our future generations will thrive. We will get to exist on this earth peacefully and in a harmony, and we won't just contribute to different natural calamities. We won't contribute to pollution. We won't contribute to our planet getting warmer because of global warming. Plants, ecosystem, animals, they're all getting extinct. We won't do that. And by doing so, we'll live a sustainable life. And a sustainable life is not just good for us personally, it is good for all humanity and everyone that resides on this earth, from little microorganisms to plants to animals to big ecosystems to trees to ocean, the seas, the fish, everything will thrive if we just take 2 minutes of our time to make sustainable environmental choices, rather than just trying to do everything in a hurry, to do everything fast, to do everything for our convenience. Let's think of our environment's convenience for once. Thank you.